Today on High Now Daily, a benefit concert to Kokua Maui. Students from the Mele program stop by with details on how you can support. Plus, the Valley Health Bar is in the High Now kitchen with Ono grinds to feed the mind, body, and soul. And this week's Foodland 5 recipe is one perfect for the holidays. We'll show you how to cook up cranberry shiso chutney. This and more right now on High Now Daily. Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm your host, Kainoa Carlson. Richard Picard will be back on the show this Friday, but today we want to kick off this Aloha Wednesday talking about a benefit concert in partnership with the Hawaii Community Foundation Maui Strong Fund. Joining us here in the studio today, we have Matthew Wong and Noah Chi, both students of the Mele program offered at Honolulu Community College. Welcome in, boys.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. So we're going to get to this benefit concert that's taking place in a bit, but I wanted to talk to you guys first. Tell us a little bit about the Mele program now.
So the Mele program, Mele stands for Music and Entertainment Learning Experience. It's a program at Honolulu Community College, and it's a major that you can go into either audio engineering or music business, depending on what side of the music industry you want to go into.
Okay, awesome. So when did you get involved with the Mele program? What drew you into that field?
So I was actually a student at West Oahu, but I needed to take an elective to fulfill a full-time requirement for VA benefits. So I decided to take the Mele 101 because I was always interested in music and just wanted to learn more. So I took it and ended up falling in love with the program, and I ended up changing my whole education career path over.
Interesting, man. That's how it starts, right? A little bit of an interest, and then it builds from there. How about you, man?
Yeah, for me, last year I graduated from Maui High, and I've been doing music for basically my whole life, so I was looking for a school that could help extend that, and somehow I stumbled across the HEC website. I found the Mele program, so it was very interesting to see that there's the different pathways of business and audio. So
yeah,
I just want to see where I could take that.
And I think what's cool about the Mele program too, it's much more than just kind of like the artistic side of it, which is obviously an important facet, but you're mentioning as well, it's kind of learning about the business from a whole perspective.
Yeah, so it's very behind the scenes. So basically, there's the two pathways. You got the business side and the audio side. So audio side, you basically learn all the studio stuff, live sound, recording, mixing, mastering, and on the business side for us, we got recording, we got publishing, PR, and right now we're currently taking the live sound or live concert and events class. Yeah.
Okay. Now, speaking of live concerts that's coming up, let's talk about this benefit concert, boys. That's taking place, and why you guys chose to partner with the Hawaii Community Foundation.
Yeah, so every year, the second year business students, we host an annual benefit concert, and we call it Mele's Kalikimaka. So we have to have a sponsor to partner with. So this year we decided to partner with the Maui Strong Fund to help benefit the victims of the Maui fire, which unfortunately happened earlier this year.
Yeah, and then obviously you grad from Maui High, so obviously it's deeply personal to a lot of people that have been impacted. But let's talk about this Kalikimaka. Who's going to be playing and what people can expect?
So we got a lot of student performers, we got a lot of student acts. So we got Mele Lyman, she's a Hawaiian steel guitarist. We got Zachary Kaimana, he's a vocalist. And we got Isaiah, or also known as Kyo, because he's going to be performing later. He's a singer-songwriter. We have the Mele House Band. Me and Matt are both part of the Mele House Band. So he plays bass, I play ukulele.
Yeah, so the Mele House Band consists of student musicians that just come together to play music and represent the program. And then we're also going to be headlining Joby, and he's the leader of his band, The Currents.
Okay, cool. So all of the musicians that are going to be participating in the benefit concert are all local Mele students then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, awesome. Now, why was it important for you guys to put this on, especially kind of given the time with everything that's taking place?
So basically, it's basically just the experience that we get especially for this live concert and events class, to learn how to put on a concert, how to promote it, how to really get out there. Yeah, so how to be put in real world scenarios.
Yeah, so like this semester we're really just hands-on with everything. Our teacher taught us everything we should know and kind of took a step back and let us put this whole thing together.
Okay, well, Matt and Noah, mahalo for stopping by the show today, and make sure you check it out. The benefit concert will be taking place on November 29th. That's all of the information right there. Again, this in partnership with the Maui Strong Fund, and it's going to be taking place at Hawaii Community College, 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Make sure you check it out and support. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. So stoked to have this next guest in the house. Me and this brother go way back since little kid days, and now it's great to see his entrepreneurship just taking off. The owner of the Valley Health Bar, Waikoloa Noah, is joining us here in the High Now kitchen. How are you, bro?
I'm doing good, kind of.
Always good to see you. I'm always in a better mood when I come across you, bro. You got that aloha about you. So let's talk Valley Health Bar.
Yeah.
Why did it start? How did it go?
Well, my tutu used to cater Hawaiian food, and my parents, they took over her catering. And so food was just kind of in the family. But I started to do meal preps, and I seen that, healthier food was changing lives. And so we started the Valley Health Bar, to be a part of that. How would you say, grab a paddle,
Yeah.
and move the canoe. Yeah. And it's exciting to see health food kind of like take off,
Yeah.
Like people are really conscious about it. What is the word? Woke.
Yes, that's the word. But it's interesting, and I love the take that you guys are doing because, bro, especially growing up here in Hawaii too, being local boys, growing up in local families. I mean, there's always choke food on the table, but not necessarily the most healthiest.
Right. To bring clean food to Hawaii is a privilege. Yeah, to see people change their lives, and I guess, what do they say? Live for your kids,
Absolutely. That's why we got to start eating healthier and making better choices. And the Valley Health Bar is going to be a great way to do that. So we got some of the menu offerings over here, bro. Walk us through the spread. What do we have?
Okay, so on the far right, we have our Nainoa Valley wrap. One of the best things about this wrap is it's not just aesthetically pleasing. It has a nice texture to it, and it tastes good. So it's a smoked salmon with avocado, kale,
Even the
almonds.
Wrap. Even the wrap green, look at that.
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah, so one more time, what's going on? Salmon,
Smoked salmon, kale, a roasted sesame dressing, avocado, almonds. Yeah, it's a good bite.
Awesome. Okay, one more time on this one. The
Nainoa Valley wrap.
Nainoa Valley. Where do you get the names from?
So I grew up in a valley, Kulio Valley, and you know, just growing up in a valley. How's that bite?
Bro, this is Ono. What is the sauce in there? What is that?
Yeah, some roasted sesame. Yeah, Ono.
That is Ono. Delicious. One more time on the name. So you grew up in the valley.
Grew up in Kulio Valley, and you know, when you grow up in a valley, it's like the valley hugs you and takes care of you. You know, it's like another part of the family.
Yeah.
You know, I live in town. My parents still live in Kulio, so when I go back, oh, it's just wonderful, you know, to be back in the valley.
Yeah, it's great to see all the work you guys are doing, bro. So that's
Appreciate
the
it.
Naino of what we got here in the middle.
So this is definitely our signature right here. This is the Waipio Valley sandwich, and inside this sandwich is pesto aioli with sun-dried tomatoes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a toasted artisan bread, and we do this special thing where we garlic infuse our extra virgin olive oil. So it just has a nice bite to it, but it's turkey, spinach, tomatoes, sprouts. Yeah, the Waipio Valley sandwich.
That's the YPO Valley, top to bottom. Okay, what about this one? This looks like with salad.
Okay, yeah, so this is our number one seller.
Crunchy onion out there.
Crunchy onion,
Yep, yep.
yeah. Our number one seller of our salads, the Halava Valley salad. And I say halava because there's a kako over there.
Yeah. For everybody at home.
Right? But this dressing right here is a homemade Caesar dressing. So imagine being at Highs or Asagio's and they make the dressing in front of you.
That's what you guys is doing.
We take another step and we whip it out. So it just has this like creaminess to it.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. And then how do you guys decide what you're gonna put on the menu? Is this always something you kind of knew in terms of like the flavors and the menu you wanted to put together?
Right. You know, I just thank my dad for this creativeness when it comes to, you know, putting together flavors.
What people like.
What people like, yeah. And what people love, yeah.
100%. Okay, so with Valley Health Bar, people can check out. They're coming up on celebrating 2 years, gang. Also, take a look at these shirts.
Yeah.
Valley Health Bar. Where you folks located, bro? Tell everybody.
We are located at 725 Kinau Street, right below the POBs, the Queen POBs, right next to the Border Water.
Okay, solid. So yeah, easy to find, and again, really Ono food. Holidays is coming up.
Right.
Let's talk catering, and people can do you for parties, and they can contact you guys, yeah?
Right, so catering is something that helps all small businesses. So go out there and support all small businesses of every kind, you know, especially during this holiday season. But yeah, our catering has really taken off because, you know, we pan these wraps, we pan these sandwiches, we make big salads.
Convenient and delicious.
Yeah, and it's not too often that you bring catering and you get to you know, wow the crowd or how would you say it? You know?
How do people book you guys though, Valley Health Bar? Because with holidays coming up, what's the best way to do it?
Right, so you guys can email us at the Valley Health Bar, or you guys can DM us or follow us at the Valley Health Bar on Instagram.
All the social media platforms, gang. Give them a follow, Valley Health Bar.
Or you guys can call us at 523-3838.
Okay, there you go. Okay, last question for you, brother. We're coming up on your 2-year anniversary. What does it mean to you to have that spot now? 2 years, local business owner, but to see this concept that you had the idea for, where it started to where it is now 2 years later, bro.
You know, I just I count our blessings to be able to make it through, you know, the ending part of the pandemic. Everybody says the first year of, you know, business, open up a restaurant is the toughest, but, you know, just keep fighting, you know, just keep pulling through, and you're on high now with Carlson.
Hey, always good to see you, my brother. Make sure you support local business, support local brothers. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Aloha.
This thing is on, bro.
I'm at one of my favorite boutiques. I'm talking about Cookies Clothing, and we're here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. I am with my girl, Christina. Thank you so much for having me in your beautiful location. I think this is my first time here.
Yes, this is our newest location. We've been here for almost 2 years. We do keep it more beachy. We do keep it more resort all year round. Even though we are talking about fall transition, you will find slightly different styles here at the Hilton. As we move into fall, we'll get more rust, pumpkin, olives, deep burgundies, thicker knit, technically colder weather around the world, but here in Hawaii, of course, we're gonna keep our fall fashions a little bit lighter on the material side so we don't get too hot. Really right now, fashion is going in a very minimalist direction, a little bit less of the fun, bold prints, a little bit more of solids and easy casual styles.
Now, Christina, you guys are coming up on 15 years. Tell me about how special that is for you and your team.
What an amazing milestone. We are so proud and excited to be celebrating 15 years. I was excited when we celebrated 10, and now we are 15. I'm not getting any younger. I guess I started this company when I was 24 years old. But, you know, we get to be in business this long because we do have such an incredible staff, and we love our stylists, and they're the reason why we just got voted Hawaii's best boutique in the Star Advertiser for the 9th year in a row, and we couldn't do it without them.
Very well deserved, so congratulations on the 15 years and for winning that award. Now, I am in this beautiful resort wear, but I can't wait to see what other fall styles you're gonna put me in today.
Yes, absolutely. Let's go shopping and check out what we have new this season.
All right, let's do it.
Rachel is wearing this beautiful Autumn Spice Maxi Peekaboo dress. So perfect for any fall occasion, Friendsgiving. This dress is perfect paired with this beautiful hat.
I'm feeling very spicy in this one.
This is one of our styles that is actually perfect year-round because the bright, beautiful colors are so great here in Hawaii. But it is technically a fall dress, so be resort and beautiful all year.
And then how about that peekaboo?
Peekaboo is so cute and sexy. This look is so effortlessly chic. These trousers are so beautiful in this jade tone. You could really pair this with any beautiful black blouse. It is a very elegant, gorgeous print for the fall. These are the colors we love to see every fall season. Bright chartreuses, beautiful burgundies and wine tones, and this sateen finish just makes it shimmer and so beautiful for every occasion you have this fall season. This gorgeous floral print is everything.
Loving the pop of pink. Move over, Barbie. So if people want to come in, pick up one of these styles, where can they go?
So we're here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, but you can find these at any of our 7 locations around Oahu and 1 on the Big Island in Kona. And of course, you can always find us at cookiesclothingco.com on Instagram and Facebook.
I'm telling you, Cookies, they got all kinds of good stuff. And speaking of really good stuff, it is time for this week's edition of the Foodland 5, which is exactly that. Foodland does this great thing where all you need is 5 ingredients, and bada bing, you got a dish on the table. Again, it's called the Foodland 5, and this week's recipe is courtesy of Chef de Cuisine Lawrence Lau, and it's called cranberry shiso chutney, which is going to be a great recipe, especially for the holidays. As we mentioned, only 5 ingredients. We got them over here. You're going to need orange juice, this is fresh orange juice that we cut in half. We squeeze the entire thing in there. That's orange juice. Fresh cranberries, obviously. The shiso element is going to be courtesy of this shiso fumi furikake. So check that out right there. And then brown sugar. That's it, super easy. Again, that's what Foodland 5 is all about, just making these recipes super easy. And chutney is one of those great recipes to do, especially for the holidays, because you got family, friends coming over, so it's always great to poo-poo. The last ingredient is gonna be cranberry sauce, which we're gonna add here a little bit later. So we got our pot going. We don't wanna get that thing too crazy hot. But we're gonna start over here. Okay, so we've got the peeler over here, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go over here on this orange and be careful not to take the white off. We wanna keep the white on there, as you can see there. And we're just gonna take all this zest over here, and we're gonna come downtown right over here. Don't wanna go too deep, like I said. And what we're basically doing here now is just taking all of the zest of this orange, because it's got all that great citrus flavor, which we pretty much got good to go right over here. So this is somewhat what you kind of want to be working with. It kind of looks a little crazy, but we got all of it off. As soon as you get the zest down, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut them long ways, as our producer, Brandon Kubo, calls it, julienne cut. So we're gonna go long cuts down, okay, for this. Coming right down here. Watch the fingers, watch the fingers. It'd make for great live TV, but I can't do it, okay? So boom, so we have all the zest over here, and that is all good to go. So now that the zest is chopped up, we're gonna work on this. Orange juice is over here, so in the bowl, once our peels are all done, we're gonna cut the orange in half. We're gonna take a little bit more of that juice. Be careful for the seeds. Boom. We're just gonna get these seeds out over here. I'm gonna add a little bit more here into this bowl. Okay, boom, look at all that. Oh, we got a little bit of seed in there, but that's okay. So take that out. Again, cranberry, shiso, chutney. Kind of like the best of both worlds. Cool little recipe here. Okay, so we're taking all of this, boom, into the bowl over here. Take it all over here. And all of this is gonna go into this pan that's working over here, kind of over medium-high heat. We're gonna bring this thing up pretty soon. Let's see if it's hot. We're gonna hear a sizzle. And there you go. Okay, bring this up. Cranberry sauce is going down. Cranberry sauce is gonna go first. Let me get this cranberry sauce out over here. Okay, I'm gonna bust this cranberry sauce down over here. We're gonna break it up. It's gonna get all kinds of like that good gelatin flavor. It's gonna go pretty quick because this pot's been going. And you wanna keep stirring it so the bottom doesn't get too hot. Can we see that? There we go, there's a nice shot of it, there we go. Boom, boom, we got that down. We're going in with half of our fresh cranberries over here. Half of our fresh cranberries over here. Okay, so now the kicker, this is where it's gonna get a little crazy. We're gonna go in with 3 ounces of brown sugar into this mix over here, which we measured out thanks to doing some math here. It's gonna be a little bit less than a half cup. Let's make sure this is going over here. Give it a nice little stir. Cranberries are coming together nicely. Obviously, lots of cranberries are gonna go into this cranberry cheese, so we're gonna go a little bit more. Bada bing. It's Thanksgiving, baby. More cranberries on everything. Okay, like I said, brown sugar is next. We're gonna go, here it is. And as I said, 3 ounces kind of breaks down to a little bit less than a half a cup. So we're just gonna take this here. I'm gonna use this to kind of go right about there, kind of even out. You see that? There you go, 3 ounces of brown sugar. And we're in. And now, to add more flavor to the party, this is the juice of that orange that we took and all of the zest that we julienne, and it's all inside of over here. We're taking this, shkabada bing, and it's in. Look at that, we do got one seed on the top. That's like, oh man, here we go. So what's gonna happen over here with the heat is these cranberries are gonna break down. Obviously the cranberry sauce is working. It's almost kind of like melting down, almost gelatin-like, but it's getting softer. We're gonna bring the heat up just a little bit, and what you're gonna see here is these cranberries are gonna slowly start to break down into that really good chutney type consistency that we're looking for. It's looking a little bit thicker here, so we gotta raise the heat a little bit and we're gonna reduce to a simmer. Once we do that, we're gonna add in some shiso furikake. That's just gonna give it just a little bit more flavor. We're gonna come back and check on this in just a little bit. You're watching High Now Daily, and again, this is part of the Foodland 5 with Chef Lawrence Lau. Don't go anywhere. Hey, aloha, welcome back to High Now Daily. We're still hanging out over here in the kitchen. Today we are making up a cranberry shiso chutney. Again, this is courtesy of our friend Lawrence Lau, Chef de Cuisine over there at Foodland. This recipe is from the Foodland 5, which is gonna be great for the holidays. This is just a super easy chutney that comes together really quick. You gotta keep stirring it though, because I can feel the brown sugar melting down in there and it's bubbling. These cranberries are gonna slowly start to break down. Now again, the big thing with Foodland 5 is it's 5 ingredients. They're making cooking, dinners, poo-poos, appetizers, super easy. Here's a list actually of the ingredients that you're gonna need for the cranberry shiso chutney. Super easy, 2 oranges, 14 ounces of canned cranberry sauce, a pound of fresh cranberries, 3 ounces of brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons of that shiso fumi furikake. And so that's what we're kind of working with over here. And as I said, I'm gonna reduce the heat on this thing and just let that thing kind of slowly come together. But once you do that, and again, these cranberries are gonna break down, this is gonna be the situation you're left with over here. This is how it comes out. So once it's hot like that, you're gonna take it, store it in the refrigerator for up to 7 days. And this beauty right here is what you're left with. Obviously, you can top with some fresh cranberries that go right over there on the top. And just for you adamant shiso lovers, because more shiso, more better, right? You can even just go a little bit on top. Just a little bit extra. And here we go, cranberry shiso chutney for the holidays. Super easy, courtesy of Foodland 5 and Chef de Cuisine, Lawrence Lau. Also want to shout out Complete Kitchen. They've got these that are so handy for the holidays. Look at this. These are like cheese spreaders and stuff like that you can use. Right here, you can tell this is one of our orange zest peels that found its way in there. But this recipe is great. Good with turkey. Good with turkey, good with crackers. Very elevated cranberry sauce experience. Really good stuff. Make sure you check out Foodland 5. They got a ton of great recipes. And as we know, the holidays are all about food, family, and friends. And a lot of us got to travel to see those friends and family. So if you're heading to Japan sometime soon, All Nippon Airways is a great choice to get there. The Flying Honu has returned. It'll get you there in style. Take a look. Happy holidays. Now we're at the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport where exciting things are happening for All Nippon Airways as the largest airline in Japan is giving you another spectacular daily option to get there in style and comfort. Much to the delight of passengers here in Hawaii and abroad, the largest aircraft in the ANA fleet will resume daily flight operations, eager to welcome not only Japanese visitors to Hawaii, but also travelers from Hawaii to Japan and other destinations in Asia, as international travel demand continues to increase.
Starting April 20, we are bringing back ANA A380 Flying Honu to our daily operation between Hawaii and Narita, Tokyo.
ANA's Flying Honu fleet is made up of 3 Airbus A380 aircrafts, the first of which entered service in May of 2019. It's painted blue to represent the beautiful Hawaiian blue sky. The second Flying Honu is emerald green, which is inspired by the crystal clear water of the Hawaiian Ocean. Finally, the third Flying Honu is adorned in orange, inspired by the Hawaiian sunset, with plenty of room to accommodate and comfort travelers alike.
The Flying Honu, with a total of 520 seats across 2 decks, debuted in May 2019. Additionally, the number of our daily flights will be increased from 2 to 3 during the summertime, so that we can welcome the more passengers between Hawaii and Japan.
The over 500-seat aircraft is spread across 2 decks to fit the 8 first class, 56 business class, 73 premium economy, and 383 economy class seats. Traveling on the Flying Honu is to be immersed in an experience before, during, and after takeoff, as the comfort extended by All Nippon Airways extends far beyond just the aircraft, as travelers who book business or first class tickets are eligible to access the ANA Suite Lounge, and oh, how sweet it is. Comprised of premium views of the airport runways to go along with a variety of dining and beverage options. You can even board the plane in first class straight from the lounge. It's no wonder why ANA is the only airline in Japan to be given a 5-star rating for the past 10 consecutive years by Skytrax. And with international travel continuing to increase, ANA is looking forward to welcoming you aboard.
As we are forced to pause our operations due to the pandemic for the past 3 years, it is an understatement to say We are thrilled to be back to Hawaii with the popular sea turtle, the famous aircraft.
Today on High Now, we're at All Nippon Shopping Center and we're checking out Hoala Salon and Spa. I've got the owner, Letitia Thomas, here. The second you walk in the door, you're just feeling at ease, and that's basically what you do here, right?
Definitely. So at Hoala Salon and Spa, in Hawaiian, Hoala means to rise up, to re-energize, refresh. And so when the guest comes in, that's what we want to do with you. We want to make sure that you come in and we help you to become the best version of yourself. We help you to look and feel beautiful. We help you to feel balanced and healthy. And so when you leave, you just feel like a brand new person.
I feel like you guys do that through your products and of course your incredible services, so we have to hear about those.
We are strictly Aveda products for all of our hair care, skin care, body care. We love Aveda because of the mission, the philosophy. The products have post-consumer recycled packaging. The ingredients are plant-derived ingredients, organically grown, cruelty-free, vegan, so lots of really great benefits, and they really work. We recently introduced a new product line that we're really excited about, and that's our Wish product line. And it's a product that started out really focused on helping to treat people that have breakouts. And so we're seeing a lot of really great results with teenagers, but we're also seeing great results with our adult guests because adult acne is also a thing. In addition to that, they have great things like vitamin C products, Mandelica, Clarify, BPO ingredients, and so we can prescribe and help to treat skin to help it age intelligently as well with those products.
Let's talk about the most popular services that people come in for.
Most popular service would definitely have to be our hair color. The Aveda hair color is amazing. It's great because it's 97 to 99% naturally derived, so it's healthy for the guest. It leaves really beautiful, shiny, healthy results. It's healthy for the environment. And then our stylists love it because it allows them to really customize. Sky's the limit. They can really be artists and create a color palette for each guest and make it really customized and very special.
Beautiful. And when I think spa and salon, of course, you think hair, but you're also thinking nails, you're thinking facials, and you're thinking massages. Well, at least I do. You've got massages, right?
We do. And we were recently named top 3 best massages to get in Honolulu. And so what's special about us is really our spa environment. Whether it's a hair service or a nail service or a spa service, aromatherapy is infused into every experience. And we also make sure to take time out for a moment of wellness. So we do facials, we do massage, we do cupping. We also do lash lifts and brow lamination. We do manicures, pedicures, and everything to do with hair. We do haircuts, hair color, hair extensions, updos, conditioning treatments, and then later I want you to experience our new scalp facial and our new cupping facial.
Oh, that sounds incredible. And if you want to be a part of this fantastic team, you're also hiring.
Oh yes. We're always looking for good people, smiling faces, people that are really dedicated to their craft. We are all team members. We are all working together to serve the guest and take care of that guest and make sure that when you walk through those doors, you're escaping reality, right? You're escaping all the noise, all the traffic, all the pressures out there. You get to come in, take care of yourself, relax and enjoy and feel beautiful.
There is an incredible ASB Hawaii promotion that's happening right now. Tell everybody about it.
Yes, right now until January 31st, 2024, if you come in and spend $100 in product or service or both, you can save $20 off. And if you spend $150, you can save $30 off. This promotion has been amazing for our business. It's really helped to bring in new guests, and we're really, really appreciative that it helps to thank our existing guests so they get to benefit.
Well, if people want to book an appointment here at Hoala Salon and Spa, where can they go?
Oh, go to our website, hoalasalonspa.com, or they can call us 808-947-6141, and we're open 7 days a week, so it's easy to make time to come in. And Rachel, before you go, I really want you to try our new scalp facial and our cupping facial.
Ooh, I thought you'd never ask.
Yes,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, I am definitely coming back.
Coming up here on High Now Daily in just a bit. Hey, aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Joining us here in the studio, we have Isaiah Ka'ahonui, also known as Keoks. Welcome to the show, bro. How's it?
How's it? Thank you for having me.
Okay, so thanks for coming in. Earlier we talked to Noah and Matthew about everything that's taking place with them. Let's talk about you and your music career over at Mele.
Yes, so I'm a first year student at Mele. During the Mele program, I'm in the audio engineering pathway. And I am in my first semester, but here I'm learning about music business as well as the foundation of recording music.
Okay, nice. So what is the biggest thing you've learned since being at Mele? Obviously, you're a jammer. The natural talent for music's always been there. But from the business side, what have you learned?
From the business side, I've learned about music royalties, mainly just as a songwriter, learning how to finish writing your music and also putting it on platforms so that you can gain income from that.
Okay, definitely. Now, upcoming is going to be the benefit concert that's taking place on November 29th. So what can people expect with that?
From the benefit concert on the 29th, you can expect great live entertainment. Aside from myself, there's going to be other performers there. And they are ready and willing to put on a great show to benefit the Maui Fund Foundation.
Okay, Keoks, how do people follow you on social media, continue to stay up to date with the music and the performances and everything upcoming?
To stay up to date with any of my performances or music, you can follow me at Keoks Music on Instagram.
Okay, now again, the benefit concert is going to be tremendous. It's taking place November 29th, and a portion of the proceeds all going toward that Maui Strong Fund. And that's one of the great things about music. Very inspiring. It brings people together. Recently, we sat down with Kamehameha Schools to talk about how an active lifestyle is really beneficial for teens as well. Take a look.
Welcome back to High Now Daily. It's My Life, Just Listen is a campaign launched here at Hawaii News Now to support healthy relationships within our community.
That's right. So today we're discussing how physical activity helps teens find balance and reduce stress. So we're welcoming Kingsley Ayu, Dean of Student Wellbeing from Athletics at Kamehameha Schools. Welcome, Kingsley. How are you?
Mahalo. What a blessing to be here. I appreciate your folks' show.
Now, I wanted to ask you to your title is not maybe super common at a lot of athletic educational institutions. So tell us about what you do.
Well, at Kamehameha Schools, we want to have a holistic approach. So we know with nationally with Simone Biles and other professional athletes as well as college, mental health is a big issue. So we're grateful that our Po'okula, Taryn Chan, has provided an opportunity for athletics to have a dean of well-being, and then we work closely with our school deans and the counselors, providing that holistic approach to supporting our Haumana Kamehameha Kapalama.
All right. Well, now speaking of the Haumana,
yes.
You're talking about these kids that are going through a very crucial time in their life. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
How do they balance? Like, what is the tips for balancing the work? I mean, that schoolwork, and then of course athletics.
Right, that's the million-dollar question, right? But definitely in Hawaii, we have the value of lokahi, balance and harmony. Not only our mental and physical and our spiritual well-being is so very important. However, I have a little counterintuitive advice. Elder Bednard mentioned that we can't balance everything at one time. So that if we focus on our priorities and live in that moment. So when you're at school, focus in school. When you're in extracurricular activities, focus on those extracurricular activities. When you're at home, listen to your parents, do your chores, and live in that moment and be home and be present.
And how big of an impact do you think athletics is, and this idea of physical movement really helping to reduce stress in adolescents, teens, even at the high school level?
You know, it's a key. It's recommended that our teenagers, that they 60 minutes a day, and that they have vigorous or moderate exercise. And we're blessed to live in Hawaii. We have the plethora of things that they can do. Find a passion, try something new, and just get out, and get active.
Yeah. And what are some of the ways that you suggest kids to get active? Or maybe breathe through some things, maybe it's about sitting down and just, sitting in your thoughts, taking deep breaths.
Well, that's definitely important, but as a youth, you want to be with your friends. So find a friend group that you're interested, that you have same interests, and do that. Whether it be hiking, I'm loving pickleball right now. It's a big craze.
It's very popular.
Yes,
so
it is.
popular.
So whatever it is, just get out, get up, and get active.
And how has it been for you in this position, in this specific role, and are you able to really see that type of impact that the role and this object from Kamehameha, is it really kokuing in the way that you know?
It really has. We know that our coaches have such an influential on our student athletes. They're the most influential, I would say, as an adult. And in actuality, our parents tell our coaches a lot more than they would anyone else, just because of that connection that you have. So we're able to holistically help them. The information that I receive, I'm able to share that with our kumu and with our teachers, and vice versa. If they're having difficulties in school, not going to study hall or behavioral wise, I inform the coaches, and they have a great influence, so they'll help to correct that behavior, and more importantly, support them and love them, right? These are precious commodity, our haumana are so precious to us.
Wow, I love that, because even though you're kind of speaking to your students and the youth, listening to you is making me kind of think internally, like, man, I could benefit from some of that, exercising more for sure, but also sitting with my friends, or, you know, getting inside my head, taking deep breaths, and just kind of living in the moment.
Yeah. And it's really personal, right? I mean, every person is different, so finding what will help you, and that's the key.
And then how big do you think it is that this is offered from Kamehameha schools? I mean, myself as a former athlete, Rachel played too. I think back to just like 10, 15 years ago, this, like a program like this, an opportunity like this, wasn't something you saw at a lot of schools.
You know, it really is a blessing at Kamehameha for us to have this opportunity to help all of our students, right? And more importantly, work unitedly together to support them and help them in their lives.
Awesome. Well, we'd love to see more of that at other schools as well, because, you know, we were talking about how the keiki, they're our future, so making sure that they're on the right path, their mental health is in check, and of course staying active, always big and high up on that list. So thank you so much for joining
mahalo.
us today.
Appreciate it. And Imoa, we have a warrior right here in the house.
Mahalo for coming on the show,
mahalo.
and it is such important work you and all the coaches are doing
Thank
up
you.
there.
Mahalo.
You're watching High Now Daily Live. We'll be right back after the break. All right, hey, aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. That flyer right there, that is the info for the Mele's Kaliki Maka that is going down November 29th. Make sure you go ahead, continue to support, and this is all about really putting our local up-and-coming musicians out on the map and really supporting the kokua efforts that are taking place over on Maui with the Maui Strong Fund. It is going to be incredible, and it's all happening at Honolulu Community College. Can't wait for that, and a big mahalo to the Mele program for doing that to continue to support the community. Mahalo for watching High Now Daily. It's been an incredible show. Congratulations to Valley Health Bar, 2 years. Congrats to Brother Waikoloa. Also, that Foodland 5 recipe, cranberry shiso chutney, that thing was ono. So shout out to Chef Lawrence Lau and everything that Foodland 5 does. Rachel will be back on the show on Friday, but today we're gonna end with the musical stylings of Brother Keoks. Take it away, my brother.
It's Christmas time again, you know it's filled with love and joy. And Santa comes bringing his gifts for good girls and good boys. Santa, I've been good this year. I wanna spread some Christmas cheer, but every song I have to sing don't give that reggae feeling. The one drop says, let's get this started. A drum and kick and you move your body. A nice bass line will get you acting. Just add keys now, it's time to party. I thought I told ya. This reggae music's taking over. You feel it from your head down to your toes. I said it's a spiritual thing, spreading Christmas cheers with the vibes that I bring. Said have a Merry Christmas, yeah. Fill up your life with lots of joy and cheer. This happens only once a year. So have a very Merry Christmas, yeah. Merry Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, yeah. Fill up your life with lots of joy and cheer. This happens only once a year. So have a very Merry Christmas, yeah. Merry Christmas, yeah. Acoustic drums set on replay. Some jingle bells to make it gay is what I want on Christmas Day. For all my friends and family, I thought I told ya. This reggae music's taking over. So swing your hips and let the beat just rock your shoulders. I think it's ready to go. So when you hear this playing on your radio, have a Merry Christmas, yeah. Fill up your life with lots of joy and cheer. This happens only once a year. So have a very Merry Christmas, yeah. Merry Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, yeah. Fill up your life with lots of joy and cheer. This happens only once a year. So have a very Merry Christmas, yeah. Merry Christmas, yeah. I can't believe that it could be so simple. Reggae beats plus a Christmas jingle. Do you feel it? I'm glad to hear it. So let it ring, go and sing from your spirit. Have a Merry Christmas, yeah. Fill up your life with lots of joy and cheer. This happens only once a year. So have a very Merry Christmas, yeah. Merry Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, yeah. Fill up your life with lots of joy and cheer. This happens only once a year. So have a very Merry Christmas, yeah. Merry Christmas, yeah.
Thank you for watching High Now Daily. Check out Brother Keoks and shout out to the Mele program. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mahalo for watching High Now and Merry